Karena is 17. She goes to Holy Cross High School and a constituent. And with me is also Judge Feely. He's always a judge of me with the cabinet. We'll want to speak later. So Karena, your bill.
Okay. Thank you, Senator Syme, for the introduction, and thank you to the committee and Chairman Wilson for having me here today. So I came across the idea for this bill last year when I had the opportunity to tutor a young girl in foster care who, for the sake of her privacy, we'll call Jaden. Whenever I first met Jaden, I was blown away at how much she struggled at basic division problems. She was in 5th grade, so surely she must know how to divide 30 divided by 6, right? I simply thought that she didn't pay attention or was lazy. As the months trickled on, however, I learned that she was in foster care and in a span of 2 years had moved homes 3 times. Each new placement caused her to move to a new school, each of which was at a different place in the curriculum. In addition to this, it took weeks in order for her to be enrolled in a new school and have all of her records transferred. The reason she didn't know how to divide is because she'd never actually been taught. Not only that, but she had fallen so behind that she felt like there was no reason to even try to learn. In her mind, it was impossible to catch up, and even if she somehow did manage to, she just moved schools again in a few months anyways, so what was the point? Over the 6 months I tutored her, we made great progress. About 1 month before the school ended, though, she moved schools again. I haven't seen her since. The thing about Jaden is that her situation is not unique to just her. In fact, it is so universal across the foster care system that her name might as well not even be Jaden. It might as well be 50%, to represent the 50% of foster children who will not graduate from high school. It might as well be 34%, to represent the foster care children who will move schools 5 or more times. It might as well be 42%, to represent the amount of children who do not begin school immediately after entering care due to paperwork issues. It might as well be exponential, in order to represent the likelihood of dropping out increasing by 2 times for every single move. While this bill cannot fix all these problems, it is definitely a start. I would also like to quickly address the transportation aspect of the bill, seeing as I know the cabinet had concerns about it. According to the National Every Student Succeeds Act, local education agencies are required to plan for transporting and paying for foster care children in order for them to stay in the same school district. This plan was federally mandated to be in place by December 10th of 2016. As a Commonwealth, we cannot continue to ignore the long-term needs of our most vulnerable citizens. While safety in school is crucial for these kids, so is their success in education. School stability is key to achieving these. By allowing foster children to have school stability, we are allowing them to have an uninterrupted education, which can serve as their tool to rise above their circumstances. By allowing foster children to have school stability, we are allowing them to build relationships with teachers and their peers, people which can help them in their times of needs and ensure that they are on the right path. By allowing foster children to have school stability, we can improve the life of not only Jaden, but of every single foster child across our great Commonwealth. Thank you.
Senator, I think you have a very skilled orator and legislator already. She's addressing concerns of the transportation cabinet, so I was very impressed with that. And if your other guests would have any comments?
Mr. Feely.
Yes, as introduction, I'm Deputy Secretary Tim Shealy from the Cabinet Development and Family Services. As you all know from the Governor's State of the Commonwealth address, adoption and foster care matters are very, very important to the Governor and the First Lady, and we're working diligently at the Cabinet in ways that we can improve that. As part of that, I went to the First Lady's Youth Council meeting in Berea, Kentucky about 2 months ago, and there I was accosted by a young lady named Karena who said, I got an idea for this great law that we need to do, and she explained it to me. I said, yeah, we need to do that. We need to make sure there's consistency in education of our foster kids. So I asked her where she lived. When she told me, I said, look up my friend Dan Syme. He'll help you with this bill. Very honestly, that was 2 months ago. I wasn't sure that it would happen. And then I got a call yesterday saying Dan Syme has filed a bill. I took a look at it and I said, my gosh, Karena followed through. These are the kind of young people in the state that we want to encourage, that we want to get moving along, and maybe she'll be here sitting in one of our seats in the near future, in the distant future, not near future, Stan, but the message is important. The message here is that foster children should be cared for the same as our own children in every respect that we possibly can. And this is a small step in that direction. There are some transportation matters and other things that need to be worked out, but we try to do this anyway. I think this bill gets us along that way, so I'm here on behalf of the Cabinet in support of Karena's initiative.
Any questions, sir?
Any members have questions or comments? Senator Carroll?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. On the very last sentence, very last paragraph in the bill, in the event of graduation requirements are met, the child's home district, would that be defined as the original school, or what does home district mean in that particular?
That would be the local school district in my mind.
The last school district attended.
What?
It would be the school district where all the credits were completed, so the last one attended.
Okay, I understand. So this covers just schools within the same district?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my mistake. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Any other members? Okay, Senator Meredith?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just a comment. Young lady, in the short tenure I've been here, that was one of the most impressive presentations I've heard. Congratulations. You do have a bright future. Thank you for sharing this with us today, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, seeing no other members seeking recognition or having question, I would entertain a motion on the bill.
I'd like to move for passage of Senate Bill 9.
Okay, I have a motion from Senator Kerr. I have a second. Second from Senator Wise. Any discussion? Seeing none, I'd have Secretary call the roll.
Senator Rocky Adams, Senator Carroll, Senator Givens,
Take 6.
Senator Higdon, Senator Kerr, Senator Meredith, Senator Neal, Senator Thomas, Senator Turner, Senator West, Senator Wise, Chairman Wilson.
Aye. Say thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bill does pass. Senator, do you want it on consent, or would you rather present it on the
We'll
floor?
present it on the floor. Maybe
Okay.
Karena would be on the floor to watch your bill get passed.
Okay, all right.
Thank you,
We
sir.
will defer to you, sir, and we will not put it on
I would like to
consent.
point out to Karena that I'm not planning on retiring for the next 20 years.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All
Thank
right.
you all.
Thank you, Karina. All right, our next bill, we're going to go